This is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I am here today with a sneak peek for Diamond Art Club. Thank you to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. I have been super excited to take a look at this one. I have got Summer by the Lake Treehouse by Peggy Collins here. And this is releasing this Saturday, tomorrow in fact, which is the 30th of March, I believe. And the times for release are going to vary depending on where you are, both geographically and in Diamond Art Club's rewards tier structure. So if you qualify for early access, which means you are a Diamond or Ruby member of their rewards tier structure, you will be able to purchase from 9 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Eastern time, and let me just double check this. I'm going to have to put a note on the screen to confirm. I believe that is still 4 PM UK time because the clocks have gone back over there and they, well, forward even, and they haven't gone forward here until this weekend. So I believe it's 4 o'clock, but I will confirm that on the screen. And if you are not a Diamond or Ruby member of the rewards tier structure, you can purchase in general release, which is half an hour later. So 9:30 AM, 12:30 PM, and I think 4:30 PM, TBC. So yeah, this is one of the beautiful new releases coming this weekend. Right, let me get in. So this is a square diamond painting, as you can see from this branding here, and the blue box. And it is quite a big and beastie one. It is 98 by 65 centimeters. But I think you'll see when we get into it, it had to be a big one because there is a lot of detail in this and it would have been pixelated otherwise. And Diamond Art Club will not render a kit too small to do it justice. You know, they do have snack size pieces, but in general, they will be doing bigger paintings than some places will because they want to do the artwork justice. And I appreciate that because I would prefer a bigger project that looks amazing. I can tell there's a lot of drills in here because the box is bowing a little bit. So if I can get in, which seems to be a big if at the moment. Aha. Oh, I think all my toolkit and things are at that end. Yeah. And where's my sticker? Okay. So in a Diamond Art Club purchase, in a Diamond Art Club kit, you will receive first of all a small sticker which just shows you your artwork again and some key details. And I like to use this to go on the side of the box so that when I store them in my cupboard sideways on, I can see what I'm doing. Other people use them in different ways, like going in logbooks, but I just think it's a really nice touch to have that little sticker. And I don't know of anywhere else that does that. And then you will have your toolkit. So this is the current toolkit from Diamond Art Club. We do know that they are making some changes to it sometime soon. That hasn't been released as yet. So this is what you will get for now. So let me see what I got this time. Okay. So you'll get a little roll of baggies, always useful to have in your kit for either kitting up into baggies, some people like to do that, kitting down and keeping spare drills, or just generally a useful bit of kit. Because this is a square painting, I have some branded tweezers here. They're very sharp and pointy, hence the guard. Although actually these aren't the sharpest, pointiest ones. Unlikely to stab yourself with those. You don't get these in rounds, so Diamond Art Club is why I specified that it's because it's a square kit. But yeah. Always useful to have. You will get a pen and matching comfort grip. The colours always coordinate. And the comfort grip's great for making the narrower pen comfortable if you're doing hours of diamond painting. I have got a cover minder. So cover minders are pretty little objects. This one I have had a few times and I always really enjoy. And they have magnets on the back. So basically, when you're diamond painting and you have your plastic cover and you want to hold it out of your way, the cover minder can do that for you. You pop the loose magnet on the back of your canvas and you pop this part on the front, on top of the plastic cover where you want it held in place. They connect through the canvas and you're sorted. There is some washi tape. Very pretty washi tape. A lot of people use this for going around the outsides of their canvas where there's a bit of glue that extends beyond the painting area, and you don't necessarily want that collecting all the bits of fluff and pet hair and all that kind of thing. People also use it for sectioning up their painting by putting it over the plastic cover. I use it for attaching my paintings more firmly to my easel. All sorts. Again, it's just a useful bit of kit. You get a pot with 2 little plates of heart-shaped pink wax. I say little, but it's plenty of wax. It will get the vast majority of people through even a large painting. You get a tray and a little stopper to avoid you losing all your drills so much when you're shaking them in there. And you get 2 multi-placers, a 7-placer and a 4-placer. And these are the thin plastic ones. You can tell because they're white. Some companies will send you clear multi-placers that are just a bit wider. And I personally have never got on with those. These I think are great. Okay, let me get all the bits and bobs packed up and put away. And then I will get into the painting. So Peggy Collins is a bit of an old favourite really with Diamond Art Club. They have licensed a lot of pieces of art from her and they tend to be very popular. But this one I think is a little bit different. I don't think I've seen one quite like this from her before with them. So it's very cool. I personally really enjoy landscapes and I also really enjoy sort of abstract artwork. So if you put those two together, for me, it's pretty perfect. What I've just removed there, by the way, was a dust cover. It just keeps everything neat and tidy in the box. So that's another nice touch. Okay, let me get the bits out. Yeah, that's everything. Okay, so inside your rolled up canvas, you will have a thank you for your purchase leaflet, a nice little note from Diamond Art Club's founder, Angie, on the front there. And you got things like tips and tricks. What have you got in your diamond kit, in your diamond painting kit? Step-by-step instructions, a link to the VIP Facebook group, which you can join if you have made a purchase from Diamond Art Club directly. And then you also have discount codes. So you've got a small 10% one off here. You've got 20% off your first purchase through the app. I always mention at this point as well, I do have a couple of affiliate links in the description box below. So if you have never purchased from Diamond Art Club before, you are eligible to use those. I have Cat20 that will give you 20% off your first purchase from them, or Cat10, which will give you $10 off in, or the equivalent in your local currency. So, you know, do the maths, work out which one of those works out better value for you, depending on your order value, if you would like to use them. Please feel no obligation to use those. All I will say is use a code, because a very important thing to know about buying from Diamond Art Club is that the price you see on the website, you never need to pay it. Literally never. There are always, always, always discount codes available to you. So if you don't use those, make sure you use one of the other great introductory offers they have. And then ongoing, there will still be codes that you can use. You also get rewards points on all of your purchases. So it really is a great company. And next up, I have a sticker sheet, and let me just show you this closer picture of the artwork. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a very sort of, it's got a sort of hazy, dreamlike quality to it. And then it's quite surreal with the treehouse, isn't it? And the, like the pink leaves or whatever that is on there, and that gorgeous little staircase. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing how they've rendered it. And actually, if you're eyeing this one up, I noticed that in the Diamond Art Club VIP Facebook group, they have got a completed version of this kit as their cover picture at the moment. So if you want to see what it looks like done, you can see it on there, and it looks fabulous. This is all sticky, so you can put this in your logbook or whatever you would like to do with it. And 58 colours, that's hardly any these days. So many kits are coming out with colour counts way higher than that. That's a bit of a treat as a change to not have quite as much variation. And I have got 5 ABs, ABs being Aurora Borealis drills. They have a DMC code under 150. And I've got some nice bright ones from the looks of things. And then the old trusty faithful, the white AB. And at the bottom, these ones starting with a Z are fairy dust drills. So they have a glittery effect, whereas ABs have a more sort of glitzy effect. That might sound like a weird distinction, but I will show you them in a little bit, and you'll see them a bit closer. Look at all these bright colours. I am such a sucker for bright colours. I absolutely love a bright colour palette. I think this is going to be really fun to work on. Nice clear symbols, as always. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to take a quick peek at the canvas and then I will have a look at the drills. So Diamond Art Club has their super soft trademarked canvas. No one else does a canvas quite like this. It's a really lovely weight and it's a nice touch. It's enjoyable to work on. So let me roll it back on itself to get it a bit flatter. Because they use poured glue, you can roll it back on itself to flatten it out. But they do also have a self-flattening technology, these Diamond Art Club canvases. So you can just unroll it, leave it on your table or floor or whatever, and it will flatten. Obviously, I am not going to do that today because I want to show you. Or ever, in fact. I never do things that require patience when there is a quicker way. Okay, ooh, colour blocking. Not many landscapes where you get that much colour blocking. So that's a tick, isn't it? Because it appeals to a different audience potentially. Right, anyway, stop rambling, cat. So here is the painting. I'm not going to be able to show you the whole thing in one go, but don't worry, I will pan over this properly in a little bit so you can see all of it up close. Wow, it's so bright and colourful. I love it. So yeah, there's that side. There's the other side with all the detail. Oh, look at that. That little spiral staircase. It looks so good, even just like this with no drills placed. And then at the top, if I can get to it, you have got all of this section, and again, really quite blocky. I'm surprised. I guess that's the impact of the sort of more abstract, softer, floaty feel to the colouring. Because often landscapes that have trees and things have a ton of confetti, and I do not think this one does. And then top right hand corner, you just got big blocks of colour there. So in terms of how much confetti and colour blocking there is in this kit, I mean, I would say it's a good mixture overall, but compared to a lot of landscape type pieces, I would say it's quite heavy on colour blocking. And that, as I said, could be a real selling point for some people, depending on your preferences, of course. So, oh, it is just so beautiful. Okay, I am going to take a look at the colours now, and then I'll pan over it so you can see it all a bit more up close. I'm just going to move this out of the way so that my camera doesn't do its usual naughty trick of trying to focus on the painting while I show you colours. Okay, so I have got a big fat bag of drills, as you would expect for a big and beastly painting. They are labelled, so just in case you like to store your drills and all of the rest of the things separately, you can do that without losing them. Oh, Harry's come to inspect it. He's in a bad mood today because it's very rainy outside, so he's yo-yoing in and out through the cat flap. Okay. Let's take a look at these absolutely gorgeous colours. And I can see right away, but as you would expect for a large painting with not a crazy number of colours, that a lot of these have got a lot of bags. So let's go straight in with the bigger bags of colour that are all on this strip. So I have got 3 bags of 904, this green, a bag of 915, and 113 straight in with one of our ABs. So just in case you have not come across ABs before, because not everyone has, this is an example. So this is a pink AB with a kind of this coating on the top of this AB does match in with the pink base. That doesn't always happen with ABs. Sometimes the top sort of contrasts a little bit with the base colour, but this one's a nice and pink through and through, and lots of them. 3855, 727, and 4 bags of 905. And then, oh, next up, 4 bags of 319, 738, and Z907. So absolutely loads of this fairy dust drill too. Hopefully you can just about see the extra, what's the word I'm looking for? The extra shiny effect of the glitter on that, because that's really, really pretty. I enjoy fairy dust drills a lot. I think they might be my favourite kind of special drill. Then there are 3 bags of 310, so a decent amount of black in this one. And what's on the next strip of drills? Okay, so 4 bags of 890, loads and loads of green in this one, but of course, because there is a lot of green in that background. Then I've got another big size bag of this blue AB. Very pretty colour. And 2 bags of 3845. They look like they might actually be, oh no, not quite the same base colour. This one is a little darker. And then 3 bags of 906. You might have noticed I've got some DMC codes that are very close to each other and colours of drills that are very close to each other. And that's because Diamond Art Club will use all the colours that they need to bring the shading in a picture to life properly. So you might have lots of drills that are very, very similar to each other in colour, but when placed together, it gives you that real depth. 898, 3848. I love teal, so that's a really pretty one. 154, Z604, another fairy dust with loads in there. This is a good painting for people who like special drills, I think. 8 of them and some really big bags so far. 3847, 2 bags of 600, 2 bags of 602, and 3808 on the end there. Next up, I have got the last fairy dust drill, Z162. That one's got a bit crumpled in transit, I think, but isn't that pretty? 3766, 3822, 801, 550, a very lovely shade of purple, that one, 3821, 729, and another AB. Lovely bright orange there. 936, 433, 3837, 135. Is that the 4th AB? I think it might be. Another very pretty one. You can tell I like my special drills. People have mixed opinions on them, but I really enjoy them. 935, 3371, 301, 732, and 995. Oh, what a bright electric blue. That's really fun. And then I think this is the last strip of drills. And as you might have noticed, I've kind of worked my way down through the size of the bags because Diamond Art Club arranges their drills by the size of the bag, not the DMC code, which some people find a little confusing when they first try them. It works really well with storage systems where you have different size containers, like Elizabeth Ward style storage containers. Then you've got 742, 3850, 321, 740, 3609, I really like that one. 666, another favourite of mine, this really bright red. 498, 3849, 208, 947, so many bright colours. 797, 743, 796, look how close those two are. 814, a really small bag of 141 for our last AB, the white one. 823, 336, 165 and 3756. So those are the colours you will be playing with I mean using, of course, if you choose to buy this kit. So I am now going to tidy all those drills out of the way and then come back to you with a pan over the kit. And then I'll come back and try and pick out where some of those special drills go. Okay, so hopefully that's given you a better look at the canvas and what you'll be dealing with if you choose to buy it. Isn't it amazing how much colour blocking is in this one compared to your average landscape? I'm really impressed and I like that. I think I really enjoy high confetti pieces, but I can't do them all the time. I like some pieces that will work up a bit quicker. So yeah. Right, special drill hunt. Okay, so I've got codes 1, 2, 3, 4 and the white dot, which is pretty typical for AB. So let's look at those first. And quite simply, it looks like wherever there is pink, there is a lot of that pink AB. Like it is liberally spread through this on the top of the treehouse. And then just, yeah, everywhere that there's pink really. 2 is the blue AB. And there's a big old section of it down here in the water. I think that might be, yeah, there's a couple of tiny bits spread around, but that seems to be where the bulk of it is. 3 is the orange AB, and I see that through these flowery bits down here, but also in the treehouse, which I love because where it's all lit up in the artwork, it's just such a perfect use of ABs, I think, to bring that to life. 4 is the symbol for the green AB, and, well, I see little bits of it through all of this sort of plant life and flowers down here. I don't think there was a huge amount of that one, was there? So that makes sense that it's just scattered. There is also a tiny bit up at the top there. And white is the last colour. And there's just a little bit there. Is there any more? Do you know, I think that might be, oh no, the sailboat over there, both above the water and in the reflection. But that's it for the white AB. And then the fairy dust drills. So there is a capital N for a blue one. Let's assume there's going to be some of that in the water too. And I do see a little bit down here. Oh, and some blocks of it just there. Also in the boat. And then a few tiny bits around elsewhere amongst the flowers. And pink equals sign for the pink one. So again, everywhere there's pink, I see little bits of that. So this is going to be really glitzy, guys. All those ABs and fairy dust drills mixed in together. Ooh, it's going to be so pretty. Again, loads through this treehouse roof. I don't know what to call it. I mean, it's the roof of the treehouse, but it's some sort of plant, but it's, I mean, I don't know. I'm not good with my plants. Maybe there is a plant that looks like that, but to me, that's not a realistic plant. It's a sort of dream-like abstract type plant. And then this arrow is the green one. I think there was quite a lot of that, wasn't there? And there is quite a lot of it spread through the flowers and things down here. And also up in the greenery up at the top as well. So that makes sense. Wow, I'm really super excited about this one. I love that it's going to work up a bit quicker. If, like me, you are a multi-placer, like this whole side is basically all colour blocking, and that's going to go really, really quickly. And then even when you get onto all the trees and things, there's still pretty decent blocks. And then this bottom section is a lot more confetti, but it's not scary confetti. It's not too intense, and also it'll be nice to have that kind of, you know, a bit of each. You know, it's not all one of the other. You'll get a bit of variety, which I personally love. So there you have it. There is Summer by the Lake Treehouse by Peggy Collins, and it is absolutely beautiful. As I said earlier, you really should check out that completed picture in the VIP Facebook group if you're already a member, because I mean, there is a rendering picture available on Diamond Art Club's Facebook page. You can see it really well here, but until you've seen a completed picture of a painting, you can't know exactly how it's going to come to life. And that is just, oh, it's beautiful. It really is. So as I say, this is releasing tomorrow, the 30th of March, at the times I gave you before. By this point, I will have checked what the time difference is between the UK and the US at the moment. And if you're in a different country, and particularly if your clocks have or haven't changed yet, it's probably a good weekend to just plug it into Google and check what time it is in your time zone, because you never know which paintings are going to sell quickly. Diamond Art Club has been doing an amazing job since they moved to their new warehouse in Texas of getting much more stock of the kits that they know are going to be popular. But now and again, they get blown away and kits can sell out quickly. So if there's any kit that you are particularly keen on grabbing, it's best to just log on and buy it as soon as you can after it's released. So yeah. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed taking a look at this with me. And if you have enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like on it. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel, I would love to have you stick around, so please consider doing that too. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.